And we want to take a moment to thank all of our veterans for their service. And for many veterans suffering after deployment, relief can be found in a canine companion. We'll meet Tootsie, the Labrador, who got to enjoy some downtime and chat with Danny about the hard work she does helping veterans at the VA hospital.
Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Tootsie. It's so great to see you guys. Hello. Well, for those at home who don't know you guys, I would love for you to tell us our story and tell us a little bit about Tootsie.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having us. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Holman. I'm a clinical psychologist at the Rocky Mountain Regional VA Medical Center. I work on the palliative care team. So we work with veterans with serious illness and at end of life. And I am exceedingly fortunate to be joined in my work by Tootsie, our facility dog. Tootsie is going to be 6 in January and has been working with us since May of 2018. And she is professionally trained by Canine Companions and works here, comes to work every day.
Wow. I mean, it is Veterans Day, so of course we are wanting to honor those who have served, and this is the perfect way to do so. Can you tell us more about what Tootsie does to help these veterans on a daily basis?
Yes, absolutely. She does so many different things for our veterans. So she works with me in the hospital with our veterans. So in palliative care, we work with veterans who are seriously ill, and many of them are in the hospital. And she does a lot of this in the hospital. She is a very relaxing, calming presence for our veterans who are hospitalized. You know, you think about being in the hospital and you're there because you don't feel well and you might be scared, you might be lonely. Things are done to you sometimes that might be invasive or painful. And when somebody walks in the door, you kind of don't always know what to expect. And so when you walk in with this beautiful, soft, warm dog, it's just a completely different experience for the veterans. She's trained literally to open doors because she's trained at Canine Companions, where all the dogs get a foundation and service dog training. So she can push a door open, or she loves to hit the switch plate that opens the automatic door. But she sort of opens doors figuratively too. Veterans aren't always sure what palliative care is. They're a little scared to talk to us. They're particularly nervous about talking to the shrink, but they're willing to talk to her. So if they're willing to talk to her, then we get to talk to them, and then we can offer a lot of services to them.
That's so amazing, and it's so great, like you said, that she's figuratively opening those doors too, to ensure that all of these veterans get the care that they need, especially when it comes to PTSD. What would you say for you the best part of having Tootsie there to help you is?
I think knowing that I always have something to offer. Sometimes our veterans are so ill that they don't feel like talking to the psychologist, but everybody is happy to see the dog. And one thing I didn't know before having a dog working here is how much our staff need her. During COVID, it's been so challenging on so many levels, and Tootsie has absolutely been a tremendous support to our staff. And so for me, it's just like tagging around at the end of the leash with joy, which is just such a gift.
Sure, definitely. Well, I'm sure we have veterans who watch our show, or people that know others who might, really need somebody and a companion like this. Would you recommend other veterans look into Canine Companions if they're struggling?
Sure. Actually, VA just completed a big study partnered with Canine Companions about veterans with task-trained service dogs for PTSD, and found a reduction in self-reported thoughts about suicide and severity of PTSD symptoms. There's actually a new law called the PAWS Act that extends VA service dog benefits, which is veterinary care primarily, to veterans who have PTSD and other mental health issues. It is critical that they get the dog from an organization that's a member of Assistance Dogs International, so that's accredited. Canine Companions is a founding member of Assistance Dogs International, and that's who we've worked with here and had great results. But at the end of the day, the really important thing is getting an accredited dog that will just help make the partnership so successful.
Absolutely. Well, to wrap things up here, Elizabeth, if you could directly speak to Tootsie right now, actually, and tell her how much she's helped you and maybe thank her, we would love it.
Toots, So she's a Labrador, so food and love are the same thing. Tootsie, thank you for making every single day better. Tootsie, shake. You can do it. Good girl. Thanks for making every day a good day.
Oh, Elizabeth, Tootsie, thank you both so much. That was so perfect. We appreciate you both, and thank you for everything you're doing for our veterans.
Thank you so much for your interest. Thanks for having us on.
Oh, thank you so much for your service, Tootsie, and thank you to all the veterans as well. If you or someone you love could benefit from a service dog from Canine Companions, reach out to their amazing team at canine.org.